are some real estate red flags that I have seen over time, and I thought to share with you so that you'll be guided. Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jacinta Okwa and I'm a real estate investment expert based in the city of Enugu. If this is your first time of coming across my YouTube channel, all you need to do is to stay subscribed so that you get to see these amazing videos anytime I upload them. So real estate in Nigeria is booming, especially in the city of Enugu. In fact, any part of the country right now, real estate business is booming. However, same with the way the scams are also booming. So if you are not properly guided, you may be losing your money to the hands of scammers when you want to invest in real estate. So here are some red flags I've seen over time and I want to share with you so that you can know them and stay guided when you want to invest in real estate. So number one is dodgy realtors. These are the kind of realtors or agents who just want you to buy without allowing you to do your investigation or proper due diligence. All they're after is asking you to buy. They don't want to care about due diligence or allowing you to do the right needful things that you're supposed to do before you make payments for those particular properties. Instead, they are pushing you to make payment, asking you, are you paying today or are you paying tomorrow? They have no knowledge about real estate transactions. They have no knowledge about documentations, what documents you are going to get, the plot size. They don't share value. They don't share any information around the things you need to do or the things you need to know about real estate. All they do is that they dodge. If you ask them question, they dodge the question. They are just telling you, oh, when you pay now, pay first before you get this. So once you meet with those kind of people, please stay away from them. They are really red flags. Number two, unprofessional financial advisors. Now, a lot of real estate agents out there has turned to unprofessional financial advisors where they're telling you to come and invest in real estate and you get 50% in 1 month or even in 2 months or even 3 months without any proper description of how they are going to make that 50% return on investment for you. Now, real estate investment, in as much that it is a valuable investment that appreciates over time, for you to enjoy the appreciation, you have to give it time. So when somebody is now bringing it up as a Ponzi scheme or as MMM, where they're telling you, oh, once you bring 1 million, we'll give you 2 million in 1 month, or pay for this in 3 months, we return 2 million and hold 5 million, those kind of calculations that are very confusing. Please, once you are not understanding those kind of things, please stay away. Those things are red flag. So recently I heard about one that a real estate company will ask you to pay 5 million for a particular property, and after some specified period of time, they will add 4 million naira to you. If you don't want the land, they are going to pay you 9 million naira. That is, you have gotten almost like 100% return on your investment with them within some specified period of time that is not even up to 1 year. Then if you want the land, they will return the plot and then still give you 4 million naira. And I'm asking them how are they going to make that happen in this country and in real estate that we know that it is not a Ponzi scheme. It is something that actually takes time to appreciate for people to be able to pay you higher for that particular property. So when somebody is asking you, bring 5 million, at the end of 6 months, we'll give you 9 million. If you don't want the land, we'll give you 9 million. If you want the land, we'll still give you extra 4 million. And you're not asking yourself, how true is this? But because most of us, we like too good to be true kind of deals, we will jump into it. At the end of the day, the 5 million that you paid, you will not see it. The interest they say they're going to pay you, you won't see it. Land documents, you won't see, because you wanted a deal that is too good to be true. So, and over time, I've also heard that those companies, most of the people that did those kind of deals with them were never paid. They have been walking up and down, dragging them over the internet, and they have not even responded to them, and they have not paid them till today. So when you hear realtors advising you to go for all those kind of financial mistakes, right? I call it financial mistake because at the end of the day, your money is lost and somebody is using your money to do other things. So those kind of things are red flags. These are red flags I see in real estate investment. Real estate is not a Ponzi scheme. I always tell that. And real estate is not MMM where you put 1 million, you get 2 million tomorrow. It is something that takes time. And if you are investing, be sure that what you're investing into is something that takes time, right? If they're telling you to come and put your money, make sure that it is into a property and it is in a reasonable time. Maybe after 1 year or 2 years, you get a certain interest, maybe 20%, 25%, 35%. Somebody promising you 50% in 1 year or even in 3 months, please, it's a complete red flag. You may end up losing your hard-earned money. Sometimes they will try to prove you wrong. Maybe the first period they are trying to do those business with them, they will try to keep up, but after a while they will disappear with your hard-earned money. Please stay away from unprofessional financial advisors. They are all over the internet, but you have to be guided. Another red flag I see is land without proper documentation. Now, when you want to buy a property and you're asking them for documents, oh, I want to see the documents that this property have, or this property, what documents am I going to get after buying this particular property? And they're telling you stories. Oh, there's no documents, fire burnt the documents. Recently, we wanted to buy a property for a particular client, and the person was telling us that the document was burnt because their building got burnt, and was telling us that the property has affidavits. How? Property comes with property documents, not affidavit. Affidavit is not a title document. It doesn't transfer ownership. It just specifically states that, oh, this person is not this, but is this person, right? So when somebody is presenting you with that kind of code, just know that it's a red flag. The person wants to scam you. So at the end of the day, we saw that the man that was presenting that particular property to us wasn't the actual owner of the property. It was their family property, and he was trying to sell it without the consent of the family. And when we found out, that is why he was saying that no document, fire burnt it. So when you are hearing those kind of stories, please know that it is a red flag. And then when you buy a particular property, or when you want to buy a particular property, and you're asking how long is it going to take me to get my land documents, because the only thing that shows that you bought a land is just your land document. And you're asking how long will it take me to get my land document? Is it 1 month? Is it 2 weeks? Is it 3 weeks? And the person is telling you, no, you just go with your land receipt. Later, we'll tell you later. Please, it's a red flag. Ensure that you know when you're going to get your property document, because these are the things that guarantee that you own that particular property. So when you see land without proper documentation, recently somebody was telling me that he went to inspect an estate, and after inspecting the estate, he came to their office asking them for documentation so that he can cite and be sure. They said there was no document and the land wasn't registered. So many things wasn't done, and they're still asking him to go ahead and pay. How? So when you experience such cases that there is no documentation for proof, or there's nothing for verification, or there's no proper guide on the period you are going to get your land document, please stay away from such properties. Know that it is a big red flag. And then finally, that I will be sharing today is buying into underpriced properties. Buying too good to be true kind of properties. Somebody will show you a beautiful house in a beautiful location that you know that it will be worth millions of naira, and the person is telling you, oh, the owner is in distress, you want to sell at 2 million. How? Or the owner is in distress, you want to sell at 10 million for a house. Somebody have called me before to lament to me on how they scammed him. A dodgy realtor went to stand in a particular property and told him that the owner of the particular property was in distress, and he was offering it for 20 million, and he made him to pay into his account. And when the man paid to the dodgy realtor's account, he disappeared, and his numbers were no longer to be found, and everything was blocked. So that's how he lost his money to that person. So when you see too good to be true kind of deal, please question it. Even if it is a distress, it should be at a reasonable distress, right? That is why it is good to know the value of location that you are buying. If you are buying a land in a particular location, ask question. What is the price of land in this location? If it is 3 million or 3.5 million, and somebody is offering it to you for 500,000, question it. It is a red flag, right? Even if it is in distress, it won't go below 1.5 or 2 million. But somebody is now giving it to you for 500,000, and you feel like, oh, you got a good deal. At the end of the day, there will be no document, there will be nothing to show to you because the land doesn't exist. They will run away with your money. So be sure to know the value of land in the location that you want to buy. Be sure to know the value of houses in the location you want to buy, so that when somebody is offering you too good to be true kind of deal, you know. Now, I didn't say that you should not buy distressed properties. Buy, but buy with sense. Ensure that it is at a reasonable price, even though it is at distress, it is at a reasonable price, and you have documents to show, and you are sure that the person that owns that particular property is actually selling. Make sure you meet with the owner and get documents to prove it, and then you can go ahead to deal with the person. So I'm going to be stopping here for today. There are so many other red flags, but I'm going to be stopping here today. If you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comment section. And if what I've said have made sense to you, also let me know in the comment section. And if there are more that you have experienced, also drop them in the comment section and I will talk about it so that other people will also get to know. I remain Jacinta Okwa, your number one real estate investment expert. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.